Yes. ठीक है, डन.
Yeah, we're good.
मैं चाहना हैगा कि मेरा एक फोन टिक जे किते उसनों पर थोड़ा जा कर लेने आ टिकड़म लगा के और इधर नु कोई I think ताकि तेनू ते okay everybody, this is me Naveen Sota on Rule Fitness, and this is my first podcast, or you can say kind of interview thing with my own very dear and dear friend Navtesh Singh Tawana. Just say hello.
Hey everyone.
Yes, and yeah. तो हम आई थिंक आई शुड स्टार्ट इन हिंदी. तो हम शुरू करेंगे कुछ सवाल जवाब करना जिसमें हम ये जानने की कोशिश करेंगे कि एक फिटनेस जर्नी कैसी रहती है एक स्टूडेंट की या एक आम आदमी की. ठीक है, क्योंकि मोस्टली जितने भी लोग अपना ये जर्नी शुरू करते हैं दे स्टार्ट इन अ वेरी अर्ली एज. तो अभी हम विल गेट इनटू द डेप्थ ऑफ द थिंग. तो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड. So, hello, Mr. Navtesh Singh Tawana. Hello, how are you?
Good, Naveen. How are you, man? What's happening?
Yeah. Okay. I'm good. Okay. Are you feeling awkward or you are comfortable?
No, I'm cool. I'm chill.
I'm feeling comfortable.
No, I'm chill because I know I've known you for so many years, so I'm very chill.
Yeah. But this is very few times when we talk to each other on a video. We always talk on audio. But I'm feeling little bit in a very in conditions where I'm not comfortable, I would say. But anyhow,
relax, yeah.
Okay, tell me something about yourself.
What I do right now, or I mean, I can go on. Like, man, it's hard to encap.
What you do right now?
So now I work in IT. I've been working in IT, I guess, for over 10 years now. So now I work with the government of South Australia, Department for Education. So I have public schools, basically. Like, we uplift their IT. That's what I do currently.
And you...
Apart from being a full-time father, husband, yeah.
And you're married, that's what I was just thinking. And how tough is this for you to manage your professional life, personal life, and fitness life? Because fitness life is other than your professional life and your personal life. You will have to extract some extra time for your body.
That's right. They sort of blend together actually at some point of time. But what I do is after becoming a parent, things changed, or even while we were waiting for the baby to arrive, I started planning for it. And for someone who's a new parent, take my advice, start doing workouts at home. That saves you a lot of time. So people who own gyms may not like this advice because it'll be damaging to their business. But when you work out at home, you're saving so much on the travel time. And you can just work out wearing whatever you like. So there's no obligation to look nice in a gym. You know, there's no obligation to impress others.
Do you think, is it comfortable? Yeah, I'm so sorry, but do you really believe that it is comfortable to do your exercise at home or in gym? What do you prefer?
Yeah, you can. But there's another side to it. You need to know what you're doing. So anyone who's new may struggle working out from home because they wouldn't know whether they're doing the exercise right or wrong. There's no one there to coach them or improve their technique. So for them, being in a gym is important. But again, these days there's so many videos available on YouTube. You can just watch it, improve your technique.
Yeah. Is it safe? Is it safe to learn from YouTube? Because it is exactly like learning swimming from YouTube. You will have to get into the water first. Then you will get to know कि ओ पैंचो ये तो बहुत ज़्यादा गहरा हैगा, ये तो पानी आ रहा है अंदर, है ना? तो
that's right.
You cannot learn boxing without getting into the arena. You will have to be in the ring.
That's right.
And then you will get some punches on your face, and then you know, okay,
that's right.
तो मैं एकदम box करना हैगा.
I get that. So there's a different, two sides to a coin. So you can get some information from it, but you cannot improve your technique.
But not all information.
If your technique is wrong and you're not realizing that it's wrong, and you need someone, a second set of eyes to look at your technique and then correct you on it. So load hegi hai.
And what if you get the second opinion is as wrong as the equivalent to the first one?
Then it's just bad luck.
मैं कई बार जाना हैगा, I know bad luck. I know मेरा tennis elbow हैगा, I'm having a very severe pain on my left arm, ठीक है. मैं तो बाइसेप नहीं ਹੁੰਦਾ हैगा, ठीक है, नहीं ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ. बट मैं नेट ਤੇ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ don't do bicep in a way
ਬਾਰਬਲ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ,
stretch ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ,
use dumbbells maybe.
ਹਾਂ, ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ. ਉਹਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਕੰਸੈਂਟਰੇਟ ਕਰੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਦੇਖੋ ਉੱਥੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਇਹ ਆਰਮ ਦਾ ਕੁਝ ਏਰੀਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਸਪੈਂਡਡ ਰਹੇਗਾ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਿਰਫ ਬਾਈਸੈਪ ਦੀ ਪੀਕ ਤੇ ਹੀ ਕੰਮ ਹੋਏਗਾ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ.
Okay.
ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਟ੍ਰੈਚ ਕਰੋ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੀ ਵੇਰੀਏਸ਼ਨ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਨੇ. ਬਟ ਮੈਂ ਜਿਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਗਿਆ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਉਹਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਰ, ਇਹ ਪੁਸ਼ ਐਂਡ ਪੁੱਲ ਦਾ ਗੇਮ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ. ਓਕੇ, ਤੇ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੁਸ਼ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਯੂ ਨਾਟ ਫੀਲਿੰਗ ਐਨੀ ਪੇਨ. ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਹਾਂ. ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਪੁੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ ਤਾਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ. ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਹਾਂ. ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਲਟੀ ਐਕਸਰਸਾਈਜ਼ ਕਰੋ, ਟਰਸਟ ਮੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਹੁਣ ਡਬਲ ਪੇਨ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ. ਉਹਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਕੀ ਕਰਾਂ?
So it depends on advice there, it depends. But most of the time, if your fitness journey has not been scarred by injuries, you'll learn on your own. You'll commit mistakes, you'll pull a muscle, and you'll know not to do the same thing again. But if it's a major injury, then it's risky, yes.
Yes, at what price you are learning by your own?
Now, not everyone can afford a personal trainer. Most guys, young fellas, cannot afford a personal trainer, right? So how do they learn? They look at others in a gym. They ask the coach, "Janab, dasso kivein kar sakde hain? Help me with my technique." And if that person is not a personal trainer, they'll be like, all right, they'll look once, they'll give a once over, then usto baad theek hai bahut ਵਧੀਆ ਲਾ ਰਿਹਾ, ਖਿੱਚ ਕੇ ਰੱਖ, ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ, ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ. You know how it goes. That's how it is. So eventually at the end, if you can't afford a personal trainer, you're on your own, and that's the majority of people in Punjab. You're pretty much on your own, and so you commit a mistake and learn from it. That's how we learn. That's how I learned. That's how my younger brother learned. That's how my older brother learned. The people around me, so many of them, they learned on.
So you have learned from your own mistakes.
Yes, you learn from your own mistakes in life, in the gym. Like who's coaching you in your life? You learn from your own mistakes. You fuck up and you learn, you improve.
Yeah. Okay. So what was the first time when you got to know that this is my kind of sport? The very first day when you realized that. Yeah, ये तो मेरी गेम है. I'm very much good in it. I can.
That's a good, interesting question. It's hard to answer that, but I've always worked out, like in some shape or form. Like we used to work out at home. We had buckets filled with bricks. So checked it out.
Bricks.
ठीक है.
Old school.
Okay. So that was school the time when we couldn't really. When we were too young to go to a gym, when the families wouldn't allow us to go to a gym because we were 13, 14, so thoda bahut karde na it started. And then
at what age you started? At
14, I guess, 13, 14, thoda bahut like bahut like minuscule level they work out karna, bahut tiny level they mada mota like, and the same thing, just dumbbell curls, nothing else. क्योंकि नहीं पता कि हाँ डोला होना चाहिए, ठीक है. आज के टाइम पे विदाउट तेरी बॉडी ठीक है, हाँ बंदा डोला दिखा. No one goes for the chest pose or something else. But the डोला दिखे. That's what it is. ठीक है. So anyway, started early, and then in 2014 or 2015 actually, it occurred to me that I've been working out for so long. I've been spending so many hours in the gym. So let's just test myself on the stage. So that's when I turned my passion into a sort of a professional thing, but only for a year and a half. Yeah. So that's when it occurred to me that I should do something about it. 2014, but it's it was a long journey leading up to that moment.
Yeah, how many years? If you want to just summarize it.
Easy 10 years.
For how many years?
Easy 10 years.
What
'cause,
of 10 years?
I mean, like, so 10 years in total, approximately. But those were just casual workouts, like nothing serious.
Oh,
Yeah,
nothing serious.
nothing
okay.
serious.
And if you want to just sum up all the serious part in your 10 years, how many
12 months.
days,
I would
months,
say
weeks, or you
10 to 12 months. 10 to 12 months.
approximately 1 year?
1 year, yeah. So काफी उस time serious. Then I was counting my calories. I was not drinking alcohol. I had to cut down alcohol, zero alcohol. Then calories count करना कि calories in versus calories out, protein intake. On top of it, making sure I'm having the right supplements. That's a good segue.
When did you introduce yourself to the supplements? At what age?
When actually I was able to afford them.
Like, yeah, and what was that age?
Trying to get hang on. I think it was,
The first supplement that you have used.
I must have been 20.
Mention the name.
20.
And what was the supplement? Protein?
Whey protein.
Weight gainer?
Whey protein. Simple.
Which whey protein?
I cannot recall. Honestly, I cannot recall.
As I tell you,
But it was
the
basic
first
whey
time
protein.
my gym guru, he suggested me कि काका तू अच्छे exercise कर रहे हैं, and I'm like okay, थोड़ा ਜਿਹਾ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਦਮ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਹੋਰ weight lift ਕਰਨ ਦਾ। ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਹਾਂਜੀ ਹਾਂਜੀ, and he suggested me that ਯਾਰ ਹੁਣ ਮੇਰੇ ਦਿਮਾਗ ਆ ਗਿਆ Enduramass.
I remember that. I remember.
And I said okay,
कुछ नहीं
मैं
There's just
बहुत
sugar.
खरीद लिया।
It's just sugar.
मैं खरीद हाँ बट नहीं, it worked on me. It really did work on me. ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਖਰੀਦ ਲਿਆ ਜੀ ਡੱਬਾ। ਮੈਂ ਡਰ ਗਿਆ, ਬਹੁਤ ਘਬਰਾ ਗਿਆ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਕੀ ਲੈ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈਗਾ। ਮੈਂ ਘਰੇ ਮਤਲਬ ਆਪਣੇ ਕਿਚਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਉਸਨੂੰ ਲੁਕੋਤਾ। I just ਹੁਣ ਕੀ ਕਰੀਏ, ਠੀਕ ਆ। ਉਹਨੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ, ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਐਕਸਰਸਾਈਜ਼ ਕਰਨ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਚੋਂ 2 ਚਮਚ ਉਹਦੇ ਦੁੱਧ 'ਚ ਘੋਲ ਕੇ ਪੀ ਜੀ। and I'm like okay, ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਉਸਨੂੰ ਪੀ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਤੇ it helped me to gain little weight, not muscle but weight,
Wait.
but with muscle. मैं नहीं कहूँगा कि proportionate ਸੀगा,
Not lean
but,
muscle mass, but just yeah, I get that.
हाँ, I was gaining and I got some stamina to lift more weight. It helped me. देखो मास के अंदर कितना ना कितना help करता हैगा, but ज़्यादा नहीं। That's why I asked you कि तेरा first supplement किहड़ा सीगा, मतलब तेनू नाम पता होना चाहिए। कोई बंदा first time से खा रहा हैगा,
I wouldn't.
first time तो हर चीज़ में याद
I'll
रहती है।
tell you why. Because I was sharing it with, because I used to live in a PG. Sorry, I was in Chandigarh. So I was my roommate and I, we bought it together. So he basically got it from somewhere and said, "All right, if you want to use it, let's just split the cost in half, and then yeah." So see, other the pahe the, but so honestly, it's so a while ago, तो याद भी नहीं किया, but इन्ना मैंने याद है whey protein सीगा, simple whey protein. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I use.
And
then after whey protein, because my older brother, he would use supplements like creatine and all that, so I knew what it was. So I tried creatine. So that was amazing. There's a myth लोगों को लगता है कि creatine यार ये कोई taste जा नहीं है, because the taste भी बड़ा खराब होता है. It's a white powder.
better जाऊँगा।
Right, it's a white powder. People are scared to use it for some reason. I mean, it can anything can cause damage to your body if you abuse it. So you got to use it smartly. So there's a difference between use and abuse, right? People sometimes end up abusing supplements. So as the name suggests, supplements your diet.
Which type of creatine did you use? There are several types, as you know.
Monohydrate, creatine monohydrate, ProLab creatine monohydrate. Amazing. It was the best. सस्ता सीगा 650 ਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਉਸ time, like many years ago. So it was really
ਕੋਈ
good.
ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੁਣ ਵੀ ਫਰਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੈਗਾ 800-900 ਰੁਪਏ ਦਾ ਹੁਣ ਵੀ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ
ਫਿਰ ਤਾਂ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ. Okay. So it's
Did you feel any difference in your body
because
after
it holds water in your body, so thoda you feel bulked up.
bloating?
Not bloating, no. You feel bulked up. So thoda body, your 70% of your body is water. ठीक है ना? So it retains water in your body, in your muscles. So thoda you feel puffed up. So ठीक रहता है. So it's good, not bad. It's a good supplement to have in your stock.
Did you use that in a cycle or you just use it as a?
ਜਦੋਂ ਪੈਸੇ ਮੁੱਕੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਕਿ ਛੱਡ ਯਾਰ ਹੁਣ ਉਹ ਪੈਸੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਲਾਣੇ.
अच्छा.
हाँ, so
you use that in a cycle.
It's recommended to use it in you cycle it. You use
indirectly you have used it.
अपने आप हो जाता है.
Okay.
पर करना चाहिए. You use it. Let's say
exactly. Then my next question goes to the next part of the creatine. Did you feel any difference after leaving the creatine?
Honestly,
if creatine helps you to hold the water in your body, and when you leave the creatine, and do you feel the water is going out of your body? The natural diuretics in your body works and expels the excess water.
Not to an extent, because then your body just get used to that level. It helps you reach to a certain level, and if your natural diet is good enough and your workouts are consistent, you kind of remain at that level.
See, still the thing is you cannot get 5 grams of protein from your natural diet.
You can't. Yes.
For example, in order to get 5 grams of protein, you will have to eat 2.5 kilo of the meat and mutton or beef. Then you will get approximately nearly, I think.
ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਥੋੜਾ psychological ਵੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ. It's a psychological thing as well. Like for example, creatine because it helps you with your strength as well. Like if I know psychologically I can do bench press of 120 kilo, ठीक है? So I've already so मैं creatine ले रहे हैं नहीं ले रहे हैं. In my mind I know I can do it. So half of the battle is already won. ठीक है. So अगर मैं creatine नाल मैं 6 reps अगर मैं ला सकता 120 दे, without उसको मैं 5 ला लांगा या 4 ला लांगा, but I can still do it. So there's a little bit of
120 दे मतलब what exercise in?
I'm talking about bench press, normal bench press की गल कर रहे हैं, and it's just an example. So थोड़ी performance maybe 0.5% diminish होएगी, but most of it is you retain that kind of strength in your body.
Okay. And there are reported side effects of creatine. Like
the reported side effects of
so many
everything
on internet, and they said
Steve Jobs died of pancreatic cancer, and he just used to eat fruits, nothing else. So he died of that. So fruit खा के मर गया बंदा. ठीक है. So if you that's the difference between use and
he might be on apple.
Yes, ज़्यादा
you were using apples only.
ज़्यादा apple खा रहे.
Could be.
So coming back to my point,
apple phobia
there's a difference between use and abuse. If you use it wisely, जिਵੇਂ ਉੱਥੇ recommended dosage हैगी, ओमे ले रहे हो. You're keeping yourself.
According to you, what is the recommended dosage for the creatine? What do you suggest?
Generally 1 scoop a day, and it's
what is 1 scoop?
1 scoop ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ scoop ਹੁੰਦਾ ਇੱਕ, it comes with a scoop.
How much?
I think maybe it's 10 grams.
I have gone to
5 to 10 grams.
No, 5 grams.
5
grams. They say 5 grams is sufficient for the people who doesn't do much more in gym or doesn't do any physical activity, and 10 grams for those who are very much athlete.
So man doesn't.
Now how will you come to know you are in which zone you are? है ना? Like sometimes I do exercise, sometimes I don't.
Yeah. So you're casually workout kar rahe ho na. If you're working out casually, then just stick to what the recommended dosage is, 5 grams.
5 grams.
Yeah, just stick to recommended. And you have to you can tweak it. Sometimes you can take it before, पहला ले लो workout तो फिर बाद च भी ले सकते हो. Sometimes in between भी ले सकते हो. There are million ways to skin a cat. So they're both तरीके ने. Whatever works for you, you have to find out.
Which was your
मैं
way?
start किया before workout, I'm sorry, after workout, ठीक है, and then फिर मैं before workout भी use किया मैं, so फिर then sometimes I would change it, and then in between workouts मैं BCAA ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਪਾਣੀ BCAA and creatine consume करता ਸੀगा during workout, so it changes. You have to keep it interesting.
Is it safe to mix creatine and whey protein and L-carnitine
I'm not sure about
and BCAA?
Again, I'm not 100% sure about L-carnitine, but BCAA, yes, you can. I have, and didn't really affect me. So BCAA.
Most of the protein supplements, they already include BCAA.
They do.
thing.
Yeah. But again, what we're talking about is like supplements. So, अगर इन्हें additionally supplements buy कर रहे हो ना, so you might as well do something about
Put some
it.
gap between the.
No, like use it, like do it, go on stage and test yourself. Agar ਤੁਸੀਂ, if you're not going on stage, you just want to remain fit.
This is very, very dangerous thing what you have said. Just test yourself, because body is not
What I'm trying to
as a testing subject. I believe
test yourself
reps
on the stage.
are-
No.
you-
Test yourself on the stage. So make
on the stage of what? Of your life or the professional stage?
workout ਵਾਲੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬੋਡੀ ਬਿਲਡਿੰਗ ਸਟੇਜ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਜਦੋਂ ਫੰਕਸ਼ਨ ਸ਼ੋਜ਼ ਹੁੰਦੇ, ਇਵੈਂਟਸ ਹੁੰਦੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਟੇਜ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ।
Okay.
what I'm trying to say is, ਅਗਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੰਨੇ ਪੈਸੇ ਲਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ BCAA ਵੀ ਖਰੀਦ ਲਿਆ, L-carnitine ਵੀ ਖਰੀਦ ਲਿਆ, creatine ਵੀ ਖਰੀਦ ਲਿਆ, whey protein ਵੀ ਖਰੀਦ ਲਿਆ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੰਨਾ ਕੁਝ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਿਮ ਤੇ ਵੀ ਘੰਟੇ ਲਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ। ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਦਾ ਸ਼ੋਜ਼ ਇੰਨੇ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੁੰਦੇ, there are so many organizations that host events. ਅਗਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੰਨਾ ਕੁਝ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, ਜਿਮ ਵੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਰੋਜ਼, so use it and then actually go on a stage, perform, and देखो, test your body कि कितने खड़े हो, then
Okay.
it's a good
Now,
reflection.
If you are working like 2 times a day, okay,
Working out,
24/7,
yeah,
2 times a day, morning and evening, you are maintaining a nice muscle mass, and suddenly you will have to take a break. ठीक है, कोई ऐसा अनसर्टन थिंग हो गई है या जैसे यू कैन नॉट हेल्प योरसेल्फ, यू विल हैव टू स्टे आउट ऑफ द जिम फॉर प्रीटी व्हाइल. हाउ विल यू मेंटेन योर मसल मास इन दैट कंडीशन? इफ यू आर ट्रैवलिंग या कर मिस हैपनिंग हो गई या सिचुएशन इज नॉट फेवरेबल, हाउ विल यू मेंटेन दैट मसल मास ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੰਨਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਲਗਾ ਕੇ ਗੇਨ ਕੀਤਾ?
correct.
Have you said
That's a good question. It's all depends on how you take that psychologically. For example, first thing would be your diet. You can still keep a check on your diet. 6 packs are made in the kitchen, not in the gym. A healthy body is made actually in the kitchen. Stick to a good diet, and then no matter where you are, you can still do some push-ups, air squats, so it's the situation that you're putting forward is something that one has to deal psychologically. So psychologically you need to prepare yourself. I won't be working out for 2 weeks, a month, and then just still khana to fir bhi theek thak kha sakte ho, and do push-ups, do air squats. That's pretty much it. And then after a month or 2, when you go back, your body has muscle memory. It takes probably a week or 2 to come back to the normal state. And sometimes rest is good. Those things, they turn out to be in your favor, because you excited, and then sometimes you come back really strong.
okay,
you get more strength.
what was your favorite technique in your gym?
In terms of
Like in terms of some people like to do strength training, some people do like to cardio, some people like just to endurance, stamina.
So it's different. Yeah.
What was your?
Depending on what's your objective.
Or you mix it all and make a soup.
Yeah. So because my fitness modeling करता था, not like bodybuilding, like heavy weights, right? So fitness modeling.
अच्छा, what is the difference between fitness modeling and the?
So
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਹਾਲੇ ਸਮਝ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ, ਮੈਂ ਜੋ 올림픽 ਵੀ 5-6 ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ.
Of course, ਉੱਥੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ Mr. Olympia ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, that's the top level. It's like God level of bodybuilding. ठीक है, so heavy ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, they're heavy weights. but then they have broken it down into other weight categories. It's like 70 to 75 or 75 ch aage fitness modeling aage. So ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ like medium weight, like light weight ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਗਏ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ and then as your weight increases or categories change ਆ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ. There are so her organization different ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ categorize ਕਰਦੀ ਆ ਆਪਣੇ contestants ਨੂੰ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ.
ਮੈਂ ਇੱਕ ਨਾ ਕੰਪੀਟੀਸ਼ਨ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ, ਉਸਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਸੀਗਾ, ਕੀ ਨਾਮ ਸੀਗਾ ਉਸਦਾ, ਮੈਂ ਨਾਮ ਭੁੱਲ ਗਿਆ, ਮੈਂ ਸਕਰੀਨਸ਼ਾਟ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕਰ ਦੂੰਗਾ. ਉਹ ਇੱਕ ਕੰਪੀਟੀਸ਼ਨ ਸੀਗਾ, ਆਈ ਥਿੰਕ ਮਸਲ ਮੈਮਰੀ ਦਾ. ਹੈਲੋ ਸ਼ੈਨੀ.
Sorry.
ਹਾਂ ਭਾਈ. ਓਕੇ, ਇੱਕ ਕੀ ਸੀਗਾ ਕੰਪੀਟੀਸ਼ਨ ਸੀਗਾ ਉਸਦਾ, ਹੀ ਵਾਸ ਫਕਿੰਗ ਬਲਕਡ ਮੈਨ, ਹੀ ਵਾਸ ਰਿਪਡ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ. ਉਸਨੂੰ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਹੀ ਐਕਸਪੈਲ ਕਰਤਾ ਕਿ ਬਈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਐਕਸਟਰਾ ਮਸਲ ਕੈਰੀ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੋ. ਬਸ ਐਜ਼ ਯੂ ਸੈਡ ਕਿ ਉਸਦਾ weight ਕੈਟਾਗਰੀ ਸੇਮ ਸੀਗੀ, ਮਤਲਬ 75 kg ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਮੰਨ ਲਓ, ਬਟ 75 kg ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਹੀ ਵਾਸ ਲੁਕਿੰਗ ਲਾਈਕ ਅ ਮੌਨਸਟਰ. ਉਹ ਬਾਕੀ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਊਟਕਾਸਟ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀਗਾ, ਠੀਕ ਆ, ਔਰ ਮੇਬੀ ਹੀ ਵਾਸ ਆਊਟਕਾਸਟਡ ਬਾਈ ਹਿਮਸੈਲਫ. ਹੁਣ ਇਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀ ਹੋਏਗਾ? I think this is a very technical question and I should not talk to
probably I may not,
but I just want to know an opinion ਕਿ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਕਿ 75 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਬਲਕੀ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੋ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਕੈਟਾਗਰੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਹੀ ਬਾਹਰ ਕੱਢ ਦੇਣ.
I personally don't think so. There could be other reason. For example, like ਅਗਰ ਉਹ 10 ਜਾਣੇ ਉਸ ਕੈਟਾਗਰੀ 'ਚ ਹੈ, 9 ਜਾਣੇ they're looking good, average, fine. ਅਗਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ 10ਵਾਂ ਕੁਝ extraordinary ਲੱਗ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ, and if it's a natural competition, which most organizations claim to be, कि साडे competition, we only take natural athletes. अगर एक बंदा लग रहा है कि he must have been on steroids and stuff, they might have removed him for that reason. When I went to Mumbai for Musclemania show, so there were few guys who were removed from the show, which they did a
before the show, before
during the
stepping on the stage,
after they stepped on the stage, so they were called out. They did a test, I don't know, steroid test, whatever test, and so they were called out.
I think this is bullshit. You should refrain any person, any individual before he step on the stage. They do the blood test and then just say, sorry brother, you cannot step on the stage.
That's right.
These are the
They take urine sample,
and I'm sorry.
Yeah, they take urine sample. I remember that. But hunda aisa. But everything happens. Cheezaं hundiyan. So yeah, that could have been the reason for the guy to be removed. Yeah.
But that was not the reason.
Okay. So that.
I know it. Sheru Classic ਸੀਗਾ, I think.
Okay.
ਤੇ ਹਾਂ ਉਸਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਰਤਾ ਉਸੀ ਫਿਜ਼ੀਕ ਨੂੰ ਨਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵੱਡੇ ਲੈਵਲ ਤੇ ਓਲੰਪੀਆ ਲੈਵਲ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਅੱਛੇ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਰਿਕਗਨਾਈਜ਼ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ. ਪੀਪਲ ਵਿਨ ਗੋਲਡ ਓਵਰ देयर, ਪਰ ਉਸਨੂੰ ਲੋਕਲ ਲੈਵਲ ਤੇ ਆਈ ਡੋਂਟ ਥਿੰਕ ਸ਼ੇਰੂ ਕਲਾਸਿਕ ਇਜ਼ ਦ ਲੋਕਲ ਲੈਵਲ ਕੰਟੈਸਟ.
It's a big event.
International.
Yeah. It's very famous.
ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਉਸਨੂੰ ਕੱਢਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ.
It's famous.
ਅੱਛਾ, have you ever feel ਕਿ body building is a hindrance in your goals? Like your not a bodybuilding, you as you said कि तू चाह रहा सीगा fitness modeling.
Fitness model.
हाँ, मतलब एक dedicated ਤਾਂ ਸੀਗਾ ਨਾ ਜਿਸ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਤੂੰ you were working on it. ਕਿ ਤੇਰੇ goals ਦੇ ਲਈ ਤੇਰੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਈ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਹੋਰ ਆਪਣਾ achieve ਦੇ
professional goals ਲਈ? No, I don't think so. If anything, it helps you become a better person because it teaches you.
Yes. Now I just need to know, for example, ਇੱਕ ਬੰਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਵੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਸ਼ਾਮ ਐਕਸਰਸਾਈਜ਼ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ, 2 times ਐਕਸਰਸਾਈਜ਼ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇੱਕ ਟਾਈਮ ਵੀ ਚੱਲ ਜਾਏਗਾ?
One's enough.
One time.
Yeah, and you don't even have to do it every day. You don't even have to do it every day.
अच्छा, alternate day भी चल जाएगा.
These are the lessons that I've learned over time. उस time नहीं पता सीखा. Overtrain is, I did not know what overtraining your muscle meant. I only knew one thing, training. I did not know the concept of overtraining. Recovery. No, I used to work out 7 days a week. Yeah. So,
7 days a week. It's a daily.
yes. Yeah, so that was too much. ठीक है, but now I think
Okay, define what is overtraining to you.
okay, simple concept. You work out, you break your muscle, take it, and then when you rest, your muscle grows.
And you recover.
Recover, muscle grows. अगर तू डाइट अच्छी खा रहे हो तो वो रिकवर होएगा, नहीं खा रहे हो तो तुम shred हो ही जाओगे. So when you overtrain, basically overtrain means you're not giving your body enough time to recover. You're just working out, so you बार-बार workout करी जा रहे हैं, but you're not giving enough time to your body to recover, to recoup, to get the energy back. So उसना होके रह के एक point तक थोड़ी muscle development रुक जाती है, and then you become prone to injuries. फिर थोड़ी injury आ जाती है, फिर थोड़ा महीना 2 महीना गया, and then you start over again. So you get stuck in a cycle कि यार मैं 2 महीने दा बहुत ही लाइफ सही है, फिर मेरी इंजरी हो जाती है, फिर मैं रुक जाता हूँ, then you're back to square one. ठीक है?
Okay.
So you need to be really smart about it.
ये person to person भी vary कर सकता है. ठीक है? For example, if you are working thrice a week,
Which
ठीक
is
है, and you're gaining muscle, ठीक है, very proper muscles. ਇੱਕ ਬੰਦਾ ਉਸਨੂੰ same muscle gain ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਲਈ and he'll have to work for fucking 7 days a week. ਠੀਕ ਹੈ? ਹੁਣ ਸਿਮਿਲਰਲੀ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਕੁਝ ਐਥਲੀਟਸ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ, they train themselves morning and evening, 2 ਟਾਈਮ ਸੈਸ਼ਨ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, they train themselves for the maybe
So those are
ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ
athletes.
ਇਵੈਂਟਸ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ.
Athletes are proper athletes. You need to differentiate between a regular person and an athlete, right? So your audience, people who might be listening to this, most likely they are regular people who go to work 9 to 5, and then they have a family.
Yes.
They don't need to work
I have
2 times.
noticed-
They don't need to work 2 times a day.
ਹਾਂ,
They don't even have to work 5 days
ਬੋਡੀ
a week.
ਬਿਲਡਰਸ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸ ਰਿਹਾ, ਬੋਡੀ ਬਿਲਡਰਸ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਨਾ ਐਥਲੀਟ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਬਟ personally I have seen so many athletes, they work fucking so hard in open ground, ठीक है, and when I talk to them कि यार ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਐਥਲੀਟ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੋ, ਬੋਡੀ ਬਿਲਡਰ ਵੀ ਤਾਂ ਐਥਲੀਟ ਹੈਗੇ, shut the fuck up man, they are not athletes. ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਐਕਸਰਸਾਈਜ਼ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਅਸੀਂ ਜਿਮ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਉਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਐਕਸਰਸਾਈਜ਼ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉਹ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਬਟ ਦੇ ਕੈਨ ਨਾਟ ਵਰਕ ਐਗਜ਼ੈਕਟਲੀ ਲਾਈਕ ਅਸ the way we perform on ground.
So classic example.
And most of the time ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਹੈ.
I'll give you a classic example.
As my wife, she's ਹਾਂ.
So athletes different on there. For example, Ronnie Coleman, right? Strong guy. He's not strong anymore, but in his prime, he could squat 300 kilos. Take it. So he is the king of bodybuilding. You take that Usain Bolt guy, Usain Bolt. So he's a proper athlete. He can run super fast, but can he do a 300 kilo squat?
No.
No, right? So he's a different level of athlete. He's a different level. So that athletes are different. They have different sport. उसके accordingly बंदा athlete होता है. बहुत generalize करने वाली गल होगी कि नहीं यार we're generalizing के ਅਸੀਂ athlete हैं, bodybuilders athlete नहीं है, you know. So we can't generalize. Anyone who says कि ਜਿਹੜੇ track and field वाले athlete हैं वही athlete हैं, that's wrong.
So what is the definition of an athlete?
An athlete, anyone who participate in a professional sport. Person is an athlete. A physical sport. Footballers are athletes, right? Rugby players are athletes. Bodybuilders are athletes. Track and field वाले athletes होने. जो person snooker खेल रहा है और chess खेल रहा है, they may not be classified as athletes because they're not playing a physical.
मैं इसी ते आने लगा सीगा कि for example इतने video gamers भी हैगे ने and they play it and
it's not a physical activity like
बहुत बड़े events होंदे हैगे इन्हां दे भी है ना, video gamers दे, ठीक है, YouTuber हैगे ने है ना.
ਅਸੀਂ ਗਏ ਹੋਏ ਇੱਕ ਇਵੈਂਟ ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਚੰਡੀਗੜ੍ਹ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀ ਇਵੈਂਟ, ਅਸੀਂ ਪਾਰਟਿਸਿਪੇਟ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਉਸ ਚ ਵੀ, ਗੇਮਿੰਗ ਐਥਲੀਟ, ਗੇਮਿੰਗ ਕੰਪੀਟੀਸ਼ਨ ਸੀਗਾ ਸੀ, so it was cool, it was fun, but yeah, so that they are not like physical athletes, a different sport.
Okay, so they are mental athlete,
I don't know.
physical athlete and mental
What are
athlete.
you
Yeah.
gonna call them?
That's good man. ਅਸੀਂ ਅੱਜ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਦੋ ਨਵੇਂ ਸਪੋਰਟਸ ਬਣਾਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਜੋ ਐਥਲੈਟਿक्स ਨੂੰ ਵੀ मैंने दो ਚ करता है mental athlete and physical athlete. So that's good.
Yeah.
अच्छा.
Yeah. So that's it. Yeah.
And when did you use your first steroid cycle?
Oh, I never used steroids in my life. Never ever. So man, it's an interesting story. So, मैं worker both. I used to give my all in the gym. ठीक है. That's I thought कि मैं इतना time spend कर रहा हूँ. Let's just go and compete. ठीक है. Let's just go and go on a stage and compete and see where you stand. Because I'm a competitive person by nature. And my first मेरा show सीगा Musclemania, which they claim to be 100% natural. But जो मैं stage पे गया, I saw people talking openly about steroids. It was disheartening. मैंने बुरा लग गया कि I thought it was a natural competition. थे जिन्हें उसे मैंने compete कर रहे होंगे मुंडे. They were would be natural athlete. But that was not the case. But again, it's not. ठीक है, like everyone, that's everyone's prerogative. It's their choice. So that was first show. I was placed 5th in fitness modeling category. That was the whole across India show. So I was happy. Got a trophy. Came back. Then
Okay, and how many people participated in that contest?
there were a lot of guys. Like मेरी category ची मेरे ख्याल नाल 10-11 मुंडे सीगे या ज़्यादा होंगे in fact. No, there must have been at least 15 to 20, something like that.
Participated. How many participated
Yeah,
in
15
your category? Participated.
15 to 20.
Not got selected.
Oh,
People got participated and then got selected.
anyway,
And then they got a chance to
it was different.
show off on the stage.
Musclemania, you can just sign up. You have to pay a fee. So anyone who pays a fee can be on the stage. Alrighty, welcome, Jordy.
Yeah,
Welcome.
Jordan. Hello.
Hello, Jordan. Okay.
Stay.
I think he can stay for a while. Hello, Jordan. You can stay. So, say Jordan, say
hello.
hello. Jordan, say hello.
Hello.
Jordan.
Little cat. Hello.
Hello. He cannot hear you. Hello. He wants the keyboard.
Okay.
Alright, so he wants.
चल कहता ਹੁਣ ਕਰ ਆਏ ਵੱਡੇ ਵੈਂਚਰ ਪੋਡਕਾਸਟ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰਨ
But so, ठीक है. So anyone could participate. All you had to do was pay a fee, and then just rock up. तो 15 to 20 जाने सीगे fitness modeling categories. And plus Musclemania उस टाइम नवा सीगा इंडिया च. ठीक है, नवा ऐसे तो शो भी सिर्फ मुंबई हो रहा सीगा. Just imagine. पर मैं पटियाले तो मुंबई गया मैं.
ਕਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਲ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ
ਇਹ 2015 ਦੀ ਹੋਣੀ.
15 okay
Yeah.
ठीक है
2015 ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ.
so that was your first show
Yeah.
in which you participated
Yeah, so
okay and
So-
you scored fifth
yes, 10 rounds sige, like you have to wear a suit as well, a ramp walk type of thing, which you have to wear
oh
yeah, pura sige, and
tuxedo and all like that thing?
sort of, yeah.
Okay,
And then
okay.
you had to wear a swimwear sort of thing. So 10 rounds sige, so so it was it was fun. Okay, oh sige, but not a lot of folks were natural there. Us to baad, and then there was another one.
How did you come to know that those are not natural?
They were openly talking about
person
it.
said standing right next to you is not natural.
They were openly
They were talking.
talking about it. That's when I realized that it's a
No.
thing. And then
Did you find anything special in their body के यार इन्हें ही बहुत करना है बहुत ज़्यादा खतरनाक है मेरे नालों.
कुछ सीगे जेड़े
Did you feel anything like?
yeah, जेड़ा first 4 सीगे, so they were a bit better on my body. It was better than me, I can't help it,
Okay. Do you believe कि तू naturally you could achieve that?
Yes, थोड़ा time और लगना सीगा, and yes, yeah,
How much time?
6 महीने और, and with diet, better diet. But I did that while I was working full time. So there's a
Okay.
difference. And then एक और सीगा body power expo, ਉਹ ਚੰਡੀਗੜ੍ਹ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀਗਾ. And then for that I qualified for the finals ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮੁੰਬਈ ਚ ਹੋਣੇ ਸੀਗੇ. And I was like, nah, I can't do it. It was too much money. And then ਫਿਰ ਪਟਿਆਲੇ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਆਪਣੇ. And then, I secured the 3rd position for that.
You scored which position?
Third position. Third.
Third position.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that was the last one because Patiala is the sari most inne munde si who were on roids, like so many of them. They utte the koi, there was no shame about it. Like theek hai, koi nahi kar raha hai. And that's when it hit me that
कोई डोप टेस्ट नहीं, कोई कुछ नहीं, कोई ब्लड वर्क नहीं, कोई कुछ नहीं.
कुछ नहीं, आज बस.
Okay.
That's when I decided that that's it, no more. I won't compete.
Did you regret के या मैं भी मैं steroid use कर लेता था, I could score,
No.
I could secure a place.
No, because here's the difference. I did it for fun. I didn't do it to make bodybuilding a career. I did it just because I thought it was fun. It's a cool thing to do, to go on stage and pose. Yes. And so that's why I did it for fun. अगर मैं professionally करता हूँ ना, then yes, I would have regretted कि यार why, I'm losing an edge. For example, if you go to work, right, and people are using different tools to increase their performance, and if you're not using it, you'll feel like, oh shit, like I should use it. Like, why am I not using the AI chat GPT tool? That kind of thing. But because there's no professional career at stake, it was just for fun, I didn't regret it. If anything, I was proud. I was proud to do it naturally.
Do you believe कि steroids ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ, they are at some extent they are good?
I can't comment on that because ਜਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਮੈਂ use ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤੀ, so ਜਿਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਮੈਂ explore ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਉਸ ਤੇ comment ਕਰਨਾ ਥੋੜਾ ਔਖਾ ਹੈ. Like I never explored that world of roids.
But general opinion, ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਹੀ ਹੋਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ, people are using
People
that.
do it and they're still fine, but a lot of folks did die as well. I know, yeah. Guys who used
That was abuse. That was a fucking abuse.
Yeah.
When you go more than a recommended dosage,
Yeah.
you don't calculate how much you need to inject in yourself.
Yeah,
Then you die.
that's right.
Then of course you die.
Yeah, and that's not a nice way to build body because then your body is not built right. It looks funny. It doesn't look beautiful.
Do you like to give any advice to the beginner?
Yeah, be patient.
Beginner who is in his teen, 18, 19, 20, 19,
19.
18, 19.
Just
What advice do you want to give to them?
Just be patient. Listen to your body stretch. Like first thing, stretch. Don't work out 5 days a week. Work out 3 to 4 days a week. Eat good. It's about the diet, but don't have to kill yourself. Just steer away from roids. Just eat clean. Just work out smart. If I could go back, and work out again. Sorry for this, but it's good. My sweetheart. This is my sweetheart Jordan.
And,
but if I could go back in
and-
time and start over, I would just work out 3 to 4 days a week and just eat really good food.
Still get the same. Still get the same result.
100%, 100%, even better results.
Okay. And what one advice you would like to give to the person who is in his early 30s? क्योंकि ਹੁਣ 30s ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਆ ਗਈ ਆ ਤਾਂ it is a very crucial thing because ਇੱਥੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ test level ਹੈਗਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਿ ਸਾਇੰਸ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ, ਮੈਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਹਿ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਇਹ ਰੁਕ ਜਾਂਦਾ. And when you are 35, ਇਹ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਗਿਰਨਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ, you cannot stop.
Most likely, yeah.
ਇੱਕ 18 ਹੈਗਾ, 18 ਵਾਲਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਉੱਪਰ, 25 30 ਜਾ ਕੇ ਰੁਕ ਗਿਆ, 35 ਤੱਕ ਚਲਾ ਗਿਆ, 35 ਤੋਂ ਨੀਚੇ.
Yeah.
ਠੀਕ ਆ. ਹੁਣ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਆਪਣਾ early 30s ਚ ਜਾਂ mid 30s ਚ ਹੈਗਾ, ਉਸ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਕੀ ਐਡਵਾਈਸ ਹੋਏਗੀ?
I'm
Piece of
I'm
advice to
33
person who
myself, so,
and
I'll be touching that mark. But honestly, I haven't felt any difference. Like mera workout, I still work out 2-3 times a week, and I'm okay. Like my body still responds well. If I work out consistently, I can always feel that my body is responding well. The advice would be, it's about diet. Keep eating good food and just take it easy, take it light. If you're not a professional athlete, don't try to be a professional athlete. That's actually the biggest advice. Don't look at videos on YouTube and think that
and if someone wants to be, आज का बड़ा trend चल रहा है, there is a fucking heavy fiery trend that transform your body in 3 months, 6 months. And do you feel any dichotomy between natural bodybuilding and the person who is on juice, who's taking any steroid? ਉਹ ਸਟੀਰੋਇਡ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਬੰਦਾ ਉਹ 3 ਮਹੀਨੇ 'ਚ ਬੋਡੀ ਬਣਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਤਾਂ ਨੈਚੁਰਲ ਬੰਦਾ ਨੈਚੁਰਲੀ ਹੀ ਲੱਗ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਤਾਂ ਉਹ 3 ਸਾਲ ਤੱਕ ਬੋਡੀ ਹੀ ਬਣ ਰਹੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਉਸਦੀ। ਅੱਛਾ, ਨੋ ਡਾਊਟ ਬਣ ਰਹੀ ਆ, ਉਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਲੋਲੀ ਬਣ ਰਹੀ ਆ।
हाँ सब
डिसहार्टेंड होएगा,
body बन जाएगी।
डिप्रेशन च जाएगा।
So it's about
I have seen so many people going through depression, man, क्योंकि ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ body ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣ ਰਹੀ। They are fit, they are not realizing they are fucking
Yes,
fit।
yes।
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਮਤਲਬ ਸਾਰੇ normal ਕੰਮ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਨੇ, and maybe some bodybuilders ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ।
Of course।
For example 9 to 5 ਇੱਕ job ਹੈਗੀ ਆ, ਉਹ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਮੈਂ ਜੋ ਪੂਰਾ ਮੈਂਟਲ ਸਟ੍ਰੈਸ ਲਗਾਣਾ ਕਰ ਬੰਦਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਕੰਪਿਊਟਰ ਤੇ ਬੈਠਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਆਪਣੇ ਬੌਸ ਸੀਰੀਅਸਲੀ ਵੀ ਸੁਣ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ।
yeah
And he's bearing all the bullshit, and still he's going, manages, and he goes to gym and work out over there, and then come back and spend some time with the family. And ये मतलब हर कोई नहीं कर सकता, I don't
You
believe,
have
but
to-
still वो ਕਰਨ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਡਿਪਰੈਸ਼ਨ ਚ ਹੈਗਾ, because ਉਸਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇੱਕ ਗੋਲ ਹੈਗਾ, deep down inside he wants to look like fucking Hrithik Roshan or John Abraham, ਤੇ ਉਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਪਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਤੇ ਇਹ ਡਿਪਰੈਸ਼ਨ ਹੀ ਹੈਗਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਾਜ਼ ਬਣਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਅੱਗੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਉਸਨੂੰ ਸਟੀਰੋਇਡ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਲਈ।
हाँ I get that, but वही का लगे you have to train your mind for it. You know, you need to first sit down. Oh, he's yawning. I will have to actually take 5 second break. 1 second before I can answer Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny, man, say papa.